Friends. This is Srinivasan from AR Pro. I have come to share with you certain points that we should keep in mind while receiving the vehicle at the time of service. I'm going to talk about general. This includes commercial vehicle as well as cars. Take for example a commercial vehicle, a lorry, a truck, coming all the way from another city quite far away, say about 500 kilometers away. The driver comes to know that there is a snag in his vehicle. The clutch is too hard, the gear shifting is too hard again, like that. Or the pickup is low, there's black smoke, so many other complaints. So he cannot directly come to a workshop because he has got a cargo to be delivered to a certain place. The poor guy comes across on the highway, travels in the city, in the midst of all this traffic chaos. I'm sure all of you would agree that the traffic in the cities is quite difficult to navigate. He goes through into a narrow street, probably where the godown is. He unloads the cargo. Probably he has not slept. He has not had his bath. He brings the vehicle back again. He brings the vehicle to the workshop with the hope that we will understand his problem and resolve it for him to take the vehicle again today evening. Remember, this vehicle is an earning member. Every revolution of the wheel will have to earn money for him. The minute this wheel stops, his earning stops. So he can't afford to leave the vehicle in a workshop. Now, how does this man look like? The driver or the cleaner who brings the vehicle. A lungi, a dirty lungi probably, t-shirt, sweating t-shirt, face not washed, hair, disheveled hair. He comes to the workshop. And we are trim, we are neatly dressed with a badge and everything, and the handphone, and we go and ask him what's the problem. The minute we look at him, we don't seem to respect him. Because his appearance does not command respect. But remember, gentlemen, he has taken the trouble of traveling with that difficulty in his vehicle, unloading it, helping his owner, and bringing the vehicle all the way in the traffic to a workshop. Probably he has reached early and we have opened only at 8:30 or 9 o'clock, and he has waited so that his vehicle is the first one to be taken inside. Now, are we doing him a favor or is he doing a favor to us? I am sure he is doing a favor to us by bringing the vehicle back to us for service. And at the end of service, he is going to pay you money. If it is warranty, you are going to be paid by the company, OEM. If it is paid service, he is going to pay you money. So he has come to give you money, the money that you get your salary out of. Therefore, you need to empathize with the man for all the trouble he has taken in traveling with the vehicle. He could have got it fixed somewhere else. He has brought the vehicle all the way to a workshop. So, this empathy to him. Receive him well. Care for him. Understand the difficulty he has gone through. And treat him well. Maybe give him, quickly finish your job card documentation and give him rest. Maybe give him some tea or refreshments and ask him to rest. Now comes the other portion. It is not the customer alone who has come to you, or the driver alone who has come to you. It is the vehicle which, imagine yourself with a thorn on your leg and you have to walk a long distance. Is it pleasing? Is it comfortable? I'm sure you are limping. And you would limp to the earliest point where this thorn can be removed and you can get some salvage. Now, this vehicle has run with all the trouble, got the load unloaded, and it has come to your workshop. Imagine this to be your girl, your daughter, or your sister whom you have married and given to somebody else's house. You've gone to somebody else's house. Now she's coming back again with tears. She has got some pain. She got some grievance. She comes with tears in her eyes. How would you look at your sister or your daughter when she comes back to your house? You show a lot of sympathy. You receive her. You take care of her. First, make her comfortable. Understand what is bothering her. If it is something to do with the disease, you ask your wife or your sister to talk to her. Understand the difficulty. Resolve it at the earliest. You cannot endlessly keep your daughter or a sister at your house, a married daughter or a married sister at your house. You would have to send her back in normal condition so that she goes there and lives happily. And that is pride to your street. Similarly, this vehicle has come with tears in its eyes. It has got a problem. It is limping or it is wimping. It's not able to run properly. So many things. So you take it inside. Understand the difficulty. Take it inside. Put it in a bay. Try to analyze the complaints to your mechanic, to your service advisor, technical advisor. Understand the problem. Resolve it. And ensure that the problem is fixed. And then you deliver the vehicle. And imagine when you deliver the vehicle after a wash or a body wash or a dry wash, you look at the vehicle. You can see it smiling. It came to the problem and tears in his eyes. Now it goes back healthy. And is not happy to you. At the end of it, we have also made revenue out of it. Isn't it? So ensure that you treat a customer or a vehicle like this. By the time the vehicle is ready, you call the customer, ask him whether he has refreshed himself, he is free, you explain the complaints that you have solved, I'm sure he is happy. Take it out for a test drive so that whatever problems he has said at the time of leaving the vehicle to you is resolved and the vehicle performs as it is supposed to be. You should see the joy on the eyes of the driver when he drives the vehicle and it performs flawlessly. I'm sure all of you would have driven vehicles. When you drive a vehicle which is perfect in all respects, you accelerate, it goes, you shift gears, it is there, you turn, there's no heaviness on the steering. I'm sure all of you would be delighted to drive it on the roads. I'm sure this feeling, you can see it on the face of the driver. And the day you see this feeling on the face of the driver, I'm sure you have done a good job, both to the vehicle as well as the driver. You treat every vehicle, every customer who comes into your workshop in this fashion and resolve all his grievances as well as the problems of the vehicle. I'm sure you would definitely be a successful service professional in the automobile industry. Try it once or twice with some vehicle. I'm sure you will realize the importance of what I'm said. Imagine, and I would like to reiterate one more thing. There are certain complaints which you will not be able to diagnose at the time of vehicle reception because the conditions under which this complaint happens will be totally different. It could be on a loaded vehicle. And when the vehicle comes to our workshop, we don't take in vehicles that are loaded. We only want empty vehicles, because we have certain rules and regulations at dealerships. Therefore, the complaint may not be identifiable when the vehicle comes in unloaded condition. In such situations, I would like you to go to the place where the vehicle is, understand, observe the operating conditions of the vehicle, and understand what complaint he makes, investigate whether that complaint is there. If the complaint is there, then it becomes, once you are able to zero in on the complaint, it becomes easy for you to give a solution to it, resolve the problem. Therefore, gentlemen, do not try to do something by half understanding the problem. Try to go into depth. We call it as a Gemba. Go into depth, understand the problem, go to the spot where the problem is, understand the complaint, and then resolve it. This is with respect to the commercial vehicle. This could be applied to the car segment as well. I have experienced in my own Hyundai Grand. The AC, it was a brand new car, about 10,000 to 2,000 kilometers. When I used to switch on the AC and run in Bangalore, it was quite fine. Once I traveled to Chennai, and on the way, after half the distance, the air was coming. There was no coolness the thing. The AC was cooling the car. Imagine Chennai temperature. The AC is not functioning. I had a miserable drive through Chennai and came back. I went and left the vehicle in one of the Hyundai dealerships. They said there's no AC gas, and they recharged it. To my surprise, within 2 days, the problem recurred. Then when I went and told them, they said the condenser is leaking, and they showed it to me. They used compressed air, and there was a small air hole that was through which the air was leaking. Probably the refrigerant must have gone out. They replaced it, and it was such a pleasant drive back home for the dealership when the AC was functioning very well, because it was the comfort as well as the mental feeling that my car is perfect. Please, gentlemen, treat the vehicle and the customer with empathy. Resolve all the complaints. Don't look at the person. Don't look at the appearance of the person. Any customer who walks into a company, taking the trouble of coming all the way from his residence to our dealership, is coming here to pay us our salary, a part of the salary. Remember, we earn every penny out of customers like this. And it is imperative that we treat them well if you want the dealership to grow and ourselves to grow. Okay, gentlemen, I'm sure you will all be experiencing this from tomorrow or after the minute you see this video. Next time you treat a customer and a vehicle, treat it with empathy. Success to all of you. Thank you.